Okay, today class you have just completed the Desmos activity, so now I will go through the notes, and all of this hopefully will be review on what you should have noticed while completing that. First thing you should have noticed, when there's a number outside of that absolute value bar, it either moves it up or down. So that's what we are going to look at here. So all of these will be up or down. You notice if it's negative, we are going to be going down. So then that V shape, you'd move down 3. So instead of starting at 0, 0, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. And then you would draw your line of a slope 1 in each direction. Now for this one, there's a plus 1, so that means we're going to be moving up 1. So you'll start at 0, 1, and from there you'll go up on each side with a slope of 1. Next thing you should have noticed is when you are inside the absolute value, that means that you are going to be moving left or right. However, this was opposite of what you thought. The reason why this is actually right 3 instead of left 3, and that's because if I put a 3 in there and I subtract 3, then I get 0, and that's what we want. So we're looking for that x-intercept. So 1, 2, 3, this is to the right 3. And then we redraw it with a slope of 1 again. This one then is going to be left 6. And then we have that slope of 1, so there's our V shape. Next item you should notice is that we can combine these together. So what I want to see on your worksheet is first telling me how this is moving. So this is right 2, and this is up 4. So I would like to see that. And then from there, you actually physically do that on the graph. So you're going to move right 2 and then up 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's my new vertex, is what that point is called when they meet. And then you draw your V with a slope of 1. Okay, so now what happens when there's a number in front? Because you'll notice for all of these, there is a number in front. That's going to determine that slope of your V. I'll use the word slope loosely here because when we get to parabolas we can't use that. But for today, since it's a line, we can think of it as our slope. These all start at 0, 0 because they're not moving. Okay? What they are doing is changing that height of that V, and you would have noticed that on that Desmos activity too. So for this first one, I'm actually going to start at 0, 0. But I'm going to go up 2 and over 1 in each direction. And now that's my new V. So this actually got narrower. Okay? Because what we actually did is we stretched our V vertically. Oh my God. Think of Play-Doh with that. I'm making it bigger. With the photo, you're making it larger. You're stretching it. Now with this one, it's a half, so it's actually going to be compressed. I'm making it smaller. So now I'm going to be going up 1 over 2. So now that's my new slope there. And you'll notice it's wider. Okay. Last thing we want to look at here on this one is this one has a negative out front. So it reflects it. It flips it upside down. And then the 4, of course, is still a stretch. So now my slope, I still start at 0, 0, you notice, but I'm going to be going down 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. And then again, it's in both directions because it's a V shape. Let me have that. All right. So now we can put it all together. So again, in your homework, what's best is if you can tell me what everything's going to do. So that's going to reflect it. This 2 is going to stretch it. And then here we are going to go left. And here we're going to go down. That's the part I graphed first. So I'm going to go left 1 and down 5. I'm going to be right here. And then from there, I'm going to do my slope, that reflect and compress. So I'm going to go down 2 and over 1. Notice it is a mirror image on both. So there's my new V. Alright, why don't you pause the video right now and try this one on your own. And then we could unpause it once you are done and write your answer. Okay, so for this one, what you would have done is you would have gone left and up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 6. So about right there. And then now your slope is a half because we've compressed it. So up 1 and over 2. And again, I'm just sketching it here. It's kind of hard. You'll have grid paper on your homework, which will make it easier. Nice thing to have possibly when you are completing your homework today is this set of notes. It talks about all the transformations. So again, if it's outside, it's at vertical up or down. Here talks about that A, everything can happen. We don't need this one. We're only going to have the negative on the outside of the absolute value. And then this tells us the left and the right. Just remember that one is always opposite of what you think. Alright, last thing you'll have to do is if I give you a picture, can you write the equation? So the first thing we want to know is how are we moving? So to get to this point, I have moved left 1 and up 4. So that means inside I'm going to have x plus 1. On the outside I'll have a plus 4. Next thing you want to do is find that slope. Well, if you notice I'm going down 1 and over 1, 2, 3. So then that would be a negative 1/3. So there's your equation. Pause the video again and try these two on your own and then see how it goes. For this one, we have gone right 1 and down 4. So our equation, again, right is opposite, so x minus 1 and then minus 4. The slope of this is up 2 over 1, so it'll be 2. It is opening up, so that's why it's positive. This next one, our vertex, that you could do it this way also, is at negative 2, 3. So we're going to have x plus 2 plus 3, and then the slope is down 2 and over 2, or down 1 and over 1, so a negative out front, and there's your equation. So there's a quick overview since you did the Desmos. Hopefully this is just review, and tomorrow we can review it more after your quiz. Just make sure that you have the 2 worksheets you got yesterday completed for tomorrow. Try the absolute values. If you don't get it done, you can work on it in class tomorrow after your quiz. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.